Hi, I'm Kamakshay Musnaru, open source software evangelist and also a full stack web developer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Git in Windows 10 operating system. Git is, by the way, it's a version control management system. There are different. This software application is written by Linus Torvald in 2005 or so. I'm not sure, but there are many implementations of Git in the world. Like GitHub is one of the potential, just like which you are seeing here. This is one of the implementations of the Git based software. There are Bitbucket and GitLab. They're all actually, few alternative ways to. They offer wonderful web-oriented mechanisms to work with, work and collaborate with, developing community. There's a lot of information online as what is Git and GitHub and all, GitLab, Bitbucket. There's a lot of information. You can just go to the. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Git, and we'll be working with GitHub using Git-based software. Now, to install Git, you can go for Git for Windows 10, and I think Git is here. This one is the. So this is actually, we can bring down a couple of tools. There are a lot of, so I'll just save in one of the, and it won't take much time. It is just a 46.3 MB file. I'll just, come back. My download was finished. I'm just going to open the folder, just right click and then run as administrator. Now the Windows should tell us that this is not a let's wait and see. Yeah, okay, it's not telling us. Windows recognizing it as one of the best software applications, otherwise it will just so next, and then see that it will go to the program files. Otherwise you need to change the, so as to make it available for the rest of the users in your computer. Otherwise you can just choose to install in one of the custom apps and then press next. Leave all of them as default. You can also, I think I need these two, GIT Bash and Git GUI. I can also use a true type font for the console. Yeah, this is, I like true type font in console. Windows. Check daily for the, no, it is not required. Just press next, and then it is just going to create the startup folder. It's okay, but we don't want, I don't want start menu folder. Don't create start menu folder. Okay, I want to create the start menu folder. I don't want the Vim. This is the step where we need to choose the text editor. For at times we need a text editor while working with GitHub. So the best thing is we can just go for the notepad since this is Windows. Otherwise I would have left this as usual, Vim, if it is Linux. But since I am installing this in Windows, it is better to go for Visual Studio Code, or VS Code is a bit heavy software application. Notepad PP could be a best option for this. There are even Autumn as Git and all kind of. I think Notepad plus could do well with. And then let Git decide. This is adjusting the name of the initial branch. Let Git override the default branch name for the new repositories. No, let Git decide. We don't need. Let Git use its default branch name currently master for the initial branch. And yeah, okay, there is nothing. We don't need to take care of this step. And use Git for the Git Bash only. Get from the. This is actually adjusting your path environment. Git from the command line and also third-party software. Use Git optional Unix tools from the command prompt. This will override the Windows tools like find and sort. No, we don't want it. This is recommended. Okay, we'll follow the recommended step and recommendation, default recommendation, and then we'll go next. Yeah, we want to work with OpenSSH. That is actually universal, the most powerful and widely used secured login software which is used for this passwordless login or secure. So we need this when we are working with the source code. I think this is just leave it as it is, and this is going for the peeling or execute or something. I can set as a variant for the authorized peeling. No, it's use OpenSSL library, yes, and then go for the checkout Windows style commit Unix line in it. So go as is, commit Unix. So go as is, commit as is. I think the first one is okay. Committing the text file C and the password. I think this is okay, fine. And then we have mint TTY. That is a good thing because we are going to have an extra command line tool if you use this. Otherwise you can just use the CMD, the default CMD for Git oriented activities. I'll just leave default. Most of them are default, fast forward or merge, rebase, and yeah, it is just leave. Git credential manager core. Yeah, that's okay, fine. This is credential manager which we are required to push and pull the files to and from GitHub or Git based platforms. Use the new command manager. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Okay. And then enable file system caching. I think it is better to go for the enable file system data will be read in bulk and cached in memory. For certain operations, core enable symbolic links require the C create symbolic link permission. Please note that existing repositories are unaffected by this. So we will go for the instead of cache. It is not instead actually. You can just go for the both. I'll just go for the next. Enable experimental support for the sudo. I think we don't need this. This allows running native console programs like Node or Python in a GIT Bash window without using WinPTY. It still has no bug. Okay, we don't want any bugs and kind of. Now it is installing. So once it is finished, then let's open. So most of the installation is pretty straightforward. We don't need to struggle. By the way, it is better to go to some GitHub implementations like a Git implementations, the one like GitHub, okay, and create a register for an account, and this account because we need a place. So if you have your own server for this, but it is very difficult to have a server just like this. It's a heavy application. For normal users, beginners, it is better to get an account in one of the Git platforms. One of the famous platform is GitHub. There are a lot of things that goes inside this GitHub. It is not just a version control. It is just not used for the version controlling. It is used for the many purposes. I have my own account, so this is a place where you will get the. And this is very necessary for the to work with. It is still going on. So I have the one. My own account. So you need to know the username and password. That is very, very important. So launch Git Bash. No, I don't like to view the release notes. So this is actually my GitHub account. You can just, if I want, I can go for. You see here, you will find Kamaksha something. These are all my repositories. I already have so many 23 repos in my GitHub portal. So now this is Git Bash, which is a wonderful MinGW GUI application. Git status, you can fatten not a Git repository or kind of thing. Git version, I don't know how to git dash version. This is so now the Git is literally inside our, so we can start using the Git for pushing and pulling the source code to and from between the client and server. So So this is for this video. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the new content. Please subscribe to my video channel.